But we moving on. Sam, you gonna start it off here. We got what's the top 5 receivers?
Number 1, Devontae Adams. I think he's going to get 200 targets. They literally have no other wide receiver. It's me out there. And so I
They're
think
gonna run the ball too.
We'll see. I think Devontae Adams is gonna get not 200, but he's definitely gonna get like 150, 160 targets. I think he's gonna have about 1,400 yards, 8 touchdowns, something in that range. Number 2, I've got Michael Thomas. Only reason I put Michael Thomas number 2 because they say it's very difficult to be number 1 again. Like statistics show, it's just regression happens.
Tell that to AB.
Yeah, but we're talking about outliers. I'm just saying, like 95% of the time they don't go back to number 1. Number 3, I got Tyreek Hill, and simply because of the blow up weeks, I think Tyreek Hill is gonna have like 5 weeks of 200 yards, 2 touchdowns. I think he's gonna have he's not gonna be necessarily consistent throughout the year. You're gonna have some dud weeks and maybe some injured weeks, but I think he's gonna have like huge weeks. That's gonna balloon and probably he gonna get like a end around or something. You know what I'm saying? He gonna take it to the house. Like the Chiefs always got
punt return. Something.
Yeah, something. Number 4, I got Adam Thielen. I think we're kind of thinking about it too much. I was listening to one of the pundits, and the reality is they have literally nobody there. Like if you look up the pass catchers in Minnesota, Justin Jefferson. He's not even running with the ones.
I know.
And he had COVID. Rookie. I know, but he's not gonna play. And even if he is, like rookie wide receivers don't do good anyway. So Adam Thielen is he's literally going to have 160 targets, like legitimately 160 targets. And number 5, I got Julio, tried and true. Julio sometimes he just always gets into top 5s. And I had him last year.
You go.
And I didn't feel it. I didn't feel top 5 because he didn't have a lot of boom weeks, but he was just very consistent, giving me like 15 points. Like he will always hit his projection, but it would be like, dude, can you just give me like 31 game? But that's neither here nor there.
That's funny. So my list is close. It's close enough to Sam, I guess. It's a different order. I was struggling with this one, man. I was, because like Drew Brees, Tom Brady, Phillip Rivers, like I don't know, maybe I'm 2 years late, but I've been waiting for that Peyton Manning wall. So that's why I can't put Mike T 1. But I did. I put Julio 1 just because Julio, he always gonna give you 1,500 yards. Like he just out of nowhere is in it with 1,500 yards every year. Mm-hmm. But his touchdowns be down. I think his touchdowns gonna go back up this year. Now, Hooper stole a lot last year. I don't know if Hayden Hurst is gonna still hit the touchdowns. But
he's good.
He might steal some of the yards, but if he get the touchdowns, it's good enough. And then really come into his own to see what happens. I did go Devontae Adams 2 because I think Aaron Rodgers got a little bit more than Drew Brees. But I went Mike T 3 because even if Drew Brees do take a step down, he's still gonna get the crazy amount of targets. He's gonna catch 90% of the passes. So I went Mike T 3.
Tell him put Jameson. He gonna have all the passes. He's gonna have 2,000 yards receiving.
And the other team will too.
You're right about that. You're right about that.
Four, I went Tyreek. Like I said, they gave Mahomes $50 billion. I think they just offered him the CEO spot at Amazon too. So they just gave him as much money as they could find. So I mean, he gonna throw the ball to somebody. Tyreek, Kelsey, Clyde Edwards. I don't know, but I got Tyreek at 4 and 5. This is my dog. I do this every year. He probably won't let me down again. But I went Odell, man. I'm waiting for that Odell to come back. I think Baker going to take a step. They got a way better coach. Freddie Kitchens had no clue what he was doing. Hey, is he even on somebody's staff right now? Probably I'm not sure. But they got a better coach, and I think Baker is going to be the Baker from rookie year versus the Baker from second year. I think Odell is finally going to make the comeback. Come on, Odell.
I know you waiting, Mike, but keep waiting.
I like Odell Fires with his value at people. He's not going as a low end wide receiver 1, high end wide receiver 2, and I understand that. But I mean, it's still Odell. You know what I'm saying? So Baker get it together, he's a wide receiver one.
I seen the video of Odell catching the ball back at the end zone, 2 feet down. I got me excited.
All right, but I'm gonna go Michael Thomas. I think Michael Thomas will get all the targets in the world. I know they got Emmanuel Sanders, but it's I hear what you're saying, Mike. But if Michael Thomas was a burner, Michael Thomas is 7-8 yards demon, and Drew Brees is gonna hit him timing, and I think that's gonna be there. I think Drew Brees probably can do that for the rest of his life.
Bro, I hear you, but Peyton Manning, when he couldn't throw that anymore at all, like everything was done. Like, out of nowhere, he couldn't throw it at all.
You're right, but I feel as if that's going to be okay. I'm hoping, maybe. I'm hoping. So I got Michael Thomas when I got Julio at my number 2. I think Julio is going to be great. Matt Ryan, nobody really talk about them. I think they're going to have a top 5 to 7 offense this year as well. Julio is my number 2. I got Tyreek Hill as my number 3. I think, both of them going to be just healthy, ready to play. Him and Mahomes, I think they're going to be the number 1 or number 2 offense in the league. My number 4, I got D-Hop. They traded for D-Hop. I know he won a new contract extension. They talk about him might sit out, but I think when you trade for somebody like that, you're going to give him the ball. Kingsbury is going to give him the ball. Design plays from the most wide receiver 3 sets in the league. They're going to find a way to get D-Hop the ball. He's going to get behind the line of scrimmage, and like Kyler Murray is going to throw the ball to him. So I got D-Hop as my number 4. Number 5 is Adams. I got him lower than y'all because I just think Green Bay is just going to be really trying to run the ball. Last year, they was 13-3 because they ran the ball, and they drafted A.J. Dillon. So that it just shows you that they're going to run the ball, and they're going to be a running team. The coach want to run the ball, and I don't think they can have less pressure on Aaron Rodgers. I don't think Aaron Rodgers is going to have 4,000 yards. He might have right around there, but he's not going to be 25 touchdowns or something like that, and that's where he's going to be at. He's not going to have Aaron Rodgers old type stats. So that's where I'm at with wide receivers.
We think it's sports, but sometimes we don't know. We asking everybody to just tune into our show. We think it's sports.